I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After highs around 70 this afternoon, a few thunderstorms are possible tonight through tomorrow morning with the approach of low pressure. As that area of low pressure tracks across the plains, rounds of widespread thunderstorms are likely tomorrow through the weekend due to increasing moisture from strong southerly winds tomorrow. Many areas are likely to be slightly cooler with highs in the 60s and areas of drizzle. Thunderstorms develop over western areas tomorrow afternoon, track to the northeast through tomorrow night, leading to storms mostly after sunset to midnight in the central and eastern areas. Storms could be severe, especially to the south of I-80 over southwest and central Nebraska on into western and central Kansas, where there is a slight risk. The main threats are golf ball size hail and wind gust over 60. Low pressure over central Nebraska allows for more widespread thunderstorms developing during the day Friday. The main severe threat, though, over eastern areas of Nebraska and Kansas. After a mostly dry period for Friday night through late Saturday afternoon, additional thunderstorms are likely for Saturday night. Thunderstorm chances linger into Sunday before tapering off for Sunday night. Total rainfall should range from 3/4 of an inch to 1.5 inches. Highs cool into the mid-50s to the low 60s Sunday before a quick rebound into the 70s early next week. For our long-term forecast, chances are high for warmer than normal temperatures Monday through the first 7 days of May in Nebraska and Kansas. Rainfall chances drop back to near normal to slightly above normal for Nebraska and Kansas Monday through May 7th. Soil temperatures 4 inches down at 7 this morning, as low as the low 40s from Ord and Broken Bow on into north central and northeastern Nebraska. Most of Nebraska, along with far western and northeast Kansas, has soil temperatures in the mid to upper 40s. From McCook into much of Kansas, the soil temperatures were up to the low 50s. Key weather factors driving the markets include storms from the central U.S., poor weather in Europe and the Black Sea region, dry weather in Brazil, and heavy rain in Argentina. A cold front crossing the northern Atlantic coast draws cooler air southward with mid to late week freezes expected from the Great Lakes into the northeast. Starting tomorrow, back-to-back storms track from the Central Plains into the Great Lakes. 5-day rainfall should broadly reach 1 to 4 inches or more across the plains, Midwest, and Mid-South. Some of the highest totals are expected from eastern sections of Kansas and Oklahoma into the mid-Mississippi Valley. Locally severe thunderstorms featuring high winds, large hail, and isolated tornadoes accompany the rain. Significant rain, though, bypasses several areas, including the key wheat areas of the southern plains. In Brazil, much of the second crop corn areas are dry for the foreseeable future, forcing the crop to draw upon limited subsoil moisture the rest of pollination and grain fill. Across Argentina, heavier rain is making harvest difficult, causing quality issues for a pretty good crop, but boosting the soil moisture for the upcoming winter wheat crop. Overseas, in much of Europe, continuing cool and wet weather is leading to frost in northern areas and delaying the early planting. Spain, though, is welcoming the rain. Rainfall favors Western Europe this weekend as it dries out a little in the east. Towards the eastern Black Sea region, crop conditions for winter grains are expected to fall even more in eastern Ukraine and most of southwest Russia, where it gets drier next week. Corn areas of western and central Ukraine continue to see favorable rains. I'm Paul Perkins. That's your check of the ag weather.